bad when the amateur comes up after all these pros, but hey, that's life. That's right. Get your way, right? Yeah. And it's no real news sensation that we literally are the people that built this great nation. And it is a fact that it was on the back, the blood, the sweat, and the tears of our ancestors as slaves. Yet many of them cannot rest peacefully. They're laying in unmarked graves because they lived a life that was unworthy of praise. And it was with their blood that America became the land of the free and the home of the brave. And with their labor that America was set free financially. It was on the backs of people that looked just like me, but forget about that. Where's my check at? Now, America is still ranked as the world's greatest nation. It may come as no great revelation, nor is it any real certain news that we as a people, we've undeniably paid our dues. And if it were you, when you think you deserve to receive due compensation for your unpaid ancestors unjustly served, and how would it honestly make you feel to know that they didn't get one single dollar bill? Now, if that thought between us places distance, then please study the concept of cognitive dissonance. Your common sense tells you that what I'm saying is true, so now, America, you got to do what you got to do. Our ancestors invested in equity by sweat, but forget that. Where's my check at? Now, my voice is not very loud by comparison, it's very mild, but I believe that I can speak for every Black American man, woman, and child. So for us all, I'm going to speak my mind, and you know, America, that it's about time. You said, be patient, just hold on. But it's been hundreds of years, and we're still standing strong. In the meantime, America, you tried to exterminate us. Okay, granted, we did move up from the back of the bus, but forget that. Where's my check at? By the way, today is December the 1st, 1955. That's when Rosa Parks sat on the bus. Coincidence. Now, America, you devised new ways to castrate our sons. And you kill off our males on every possible occasion. Our men are sent to prison at a disturbingly alarming rate because you know that while they're there, they cannot procreate. You have tried to turn our sons into our daughters by putting this chemical called atrazine in our drinking waters. And she tried to keep it quiet and not raise a fuss, but we know Margaret Sanger devised Planned Parenthood just to exterminate us. And you allow murderers like Zimmerman to assassinate our children right in the streets with no consequences or remorse. And with us, the police can freely use deadly force as the guaranteed first recourse. So please make me a bet that if it was your money and your children, like me, you would say, forget that. Where's my check at? Now, it's not complicated at all what we're asking you to do. It's a simple matter of putting yourself in our shoes. And in the land of the brave and the home of the free, why not practice a little empathy? If I were you and you were me, then perhaps there's a chance you'd be able to see. If you were standing where I'm standing at, then on any given day, then just like me, you would say, forget that. Where's my check at? Now, I'm not actually a man that likes to raise a fuss or even cuss, but let the record clearly reflect that you just won't do right by us. And some have the audacity to say that you should not have to pay for your ancestors' sins. But we all know that slavery profits is what put you in the financial advantage that you're now in. And simple logic sees that as a contradictory fact, and most people refuse to even want to deal with that. But the reality is that one truth is an absolute fact. Wait a minute. Forget that. Where's my check at? Now, I speak for people who very recently, in the annals of the United States history, were legally set free from the industry of slavery, a business that by your own constitution was from the very start an illegal institution. And everything that I've stated is a documented fact. And every man, woman, and child that is a descendant of that is legally deserving restitution. And this is based upon the principles that are placed in our own Constitution. Now, I don't mean to sound old hat, but forget that. Where's my check at? Rather than pay us off, America, you try to kill us off. And to add insult to injury, you painted negative images of us on the internet, radio, movies, and TV. And you kept us enslaved in psychological slavery. You may ask us, what makes us think that our minds can someday be set free? Well, it's a little something called justice and equality. And there's also a legal system that implies that something must precede in the law's eyes. Indeed, many precedents have been set, but forget that. Where's my check at? Legally, precedents must be set before legal matters can proceed. Do we have any precedents? Yeah, yes, indeed. You stabbed us in the back and you did something ordinarily cruel. You brought over European immigrants and you gave them our 40 acres and a mule. And you paid off those interned Japanese. You paid them off before they could even sneeze. You paid off survivors, the descendants of the Holocaust. And you weren't even the ones responsible for their loss. And yet every time one of us dares to speak up, you allow your prejudice and your hatred to show up. And you speak like a general from the Confederate South. You tell us, shut up, sit down, hush your mouth. But forget that. Where am I checking? Now, as a people, how do you think that we make it feel when time after time, over 100 years, when we, as a collected black parent, had to fight back our tears? When our children would cry, Mama, Daddy, I'm hungry and I'm cold. And I'm cold and I'm hungry, and we as parents have to say, I'm sorry, baby, but we ain't got no money. Do you think that this type of pain is funny? Y'all better give me my money. Oops, oh, my bad, I lost my composure, and I probably said a few things I probably shouldn't have told you, but please allow me that one comment to correct, but by the way, forget that. Where's my check at?